The 3 Adepti are manning the Guizhong Ballista. Do not let the Fatui disturb their work!
All able Millilith, with me! Let's go help too!
We Adepti have not faced a god in several millennia. Let one see what you're made of then. What strength remains within you, one wishes to witness.
Race you!
Let's move. Have a load of this.
Steady as stone.
Cook this through. Looks like I went too far. Finally, so quiet.
What is that?
That is Osial's divine power. I am very familiar with it. Be careful not to get hit.
Steady as stone.
The Fatui! Their attacks are unrelenting!
How daring. Snezhnai's diplomats will answer for this afterward. Every last one.
I will end trouble.
The ancient god's attacking again! There are so many Fatui too! We can't look!
Were you about to say we can't hold them, children?
Huh?
Don't lose heart. Here, take this.
This is depthal energy! That light from your body, it's like the time in Julian Cars! Wow, it's Madame Pain's shockwave! This granny's really strong!
This isn't good.
Nice and spicy! Race you! Hey, yeah!
You're not going anywhere. You can't run. Well, I miscalculated.
With the blood of the Chilean, I guard you against evil! Cast your fear of injury by the wayside, and fight with all your might! I too did this during the Archon War! So this is what Ganyu's like in a fight!
My name means swiftness. Take my power and run as I do.
We're going too fast! Steady as stone.
Child, you are strong in body and spirit. Perhaps you can withstand 3 forms of adeptal energy at once.
This will hurt a little. Please bear with us.
Once you've adapted, try to use them in battle.
Steady as stone.
I guess. My duty.
In other words, if we hold here, there's nothing worse to come, right?
Eat this!
Let me amuse myself.
This isn't fair. That all you got? I again miscalculated.
Swirl, Mark 2!
This isn't good.
The Fatui's numbers are thinning!
Fight on, comrades! Once we finish this lot off, the Adepti will be able to deal with the god in peace.
The interlopers are no more. Now we may commit ourselves fully.
It's working! We just need to keep this up!
Be careful now.
The Guizhong Ballista is destroyed. Without its covering fire, retaliation shall be difficult.
But the Jade Chamber is our last line of defense. We can't give another inch, no matter what.
I have another idea.
What do you mean, Lady Ningguang?
I'll sacrifice the Jade Chamber. What is the meaning of this?
I understand.
Traveler, lend me a hand. Farewell, old friend. Goodbye for now. Let us meet again in the future.
Is it finally over?
The ominous aura of that monster has indeed begun to fade. The effects of the Sigil of Permission last but a short time. It will be some time.
We are indebted to you for your assistance. If the Adepti hadn't happened to be here...
Save your flattery. We did.
Come now. There's no need for such harsh words, Cloud Retainer. I've heard that when Ningguang began learning to do business, she had already started setting aside part of her then limited income in preparation for building the Jade Chamber. At first, it was only the size of a small room, but with continued expansion, it has become the palace. It is a testament to Ningguang's entire life, both as a businesswoman and as the backbone of the Liu Qixing. Seeing the Jade Chamber destroyed in the defense of Liu means much to her. To me, such cooperation and sacrifice deserves at least some recognition, don't you agree?
Well, I was really hoping you would say that such sacrifice could at least be used as some leverage in our negotiations. Thank you all for hearing me out. We know very well why the Adepti came here today. But please forgive us. We cannot yield to your wishes.
Oh?
3,700 years. According to our records, the Adepti signed a contract with Rex Lapis to protect Liu. Even to this very day, Liu and its lands have stood the test of time, immovable as stone, just as it was thousands of years before. But that does not mean that the Liu of today is the same city as it was all those years ago. Do not merely cast your...
Are you questioning our means of protecting Liu?
I mean no offense. I simply hope that our Adepti forebears would see Liu in a new light.
Forebears, you say? One doubts you would be fit.
This morning, Rex Lapis appeared to me in a dream.
What?
In the dream, I yearned to tell him that we Qixing. I also thought to tell him how the past... But I dared not speak. I could only gaze at him in silence until the moment I awoke.
Oh, Ningguang.
Yet another perspective. What are you trying to say?
Right! That's something that happened in Mondstadt. It's a story of the animal Archon sought to quell this.
Each of the 7 nations has its own scar.
Though your point is the very height of As Adepti, we've become a laughing...
All right, all right.
I apologize for appearing in full armor. I am afraid I cannot show the proper courtesies.
And who are you?
I am Feng Yan, a sergeant of the Millelith. I thought this battle would perhaps be my last.